Hey guys, my name is Mike and this YouTube channel will be named Side Hustle Mike. So the reason why I'm making this YouTube channel is because I am currently on a disability leave from my main job. A couple months back I broke my collarbone, which was on this side, and I am not able to go back to work yet. My doctor hasn't fully released me, so I decided to start documenting my gig economy work, which, you know, the name is called Side Hustle Mike, right? But what I do is I do Uber Eats and I do various apps that make me extra money, and I just wanted to kind of document and use this, I guess, as a way to show you guys how you can earn extra money. Now, I know there's a lot of other YouTube channels out there that do this, and I have another YouTube channel that talks about tech and whatnot. I have several YouTube channels actually, but I decided, hey, why not try to make one for my gig economy work, and let's see how it goes, you know what I mean? Just to give you guys a little mini background, I guess, about me. I work in retail, you know, I work in e-commerce. As far as that goes, I'm not gonna give you guys like 100%, but what I do is I work in an online retail grocery environment where, you know, my job is to basically just be a leader I'm like an assistant manager in my role, and I'm just in charge of making sure that the department runs smoothly and that things are going in and out properly and all the stuff is maintained properly. So anyways, I've been doing Uber Eats for about a couple weeks and I've been enjoying it, you know what I mean? I had access to sign up for Uber the last couple of years, actually. I think since like 2017 I signed up to be an Uber driver. I just never did it, and now that Uber Eats is happening, I decided, hey, why not try it out? You know, I want to check it out. I want to see, now that now that I'm off my sling, I'm not wearing the sling anymore on my arm, I'm able to drive, like, and I can pick up items less than 10 pounds, you know, which, you know, if you pick up from a restaurant items are not very expensive. So for the most part, you know, I'm going to, again, you know, just kind of share with you guys what I'm doing here, you know, how much I'm earning on a day-to-day basis, you know, how much I make in a week, etc., like that, and go from there. So let's wait for the first order to come in. All right guys, it looks like we got a delivery on Uber Eats here. I'm going to screenshot this so we can accept that. And it's a $7.11 order, and the restaurant, yeah, so the restaurant is Golden Chick, and I'm gonna go ahead and head there now. We'll check it out, guys, and see how it goes. Hopefully the wait is not too long. I know exactly where this is, so I won't take long to get there. And just so you guys know, if you guys are wondering where I'm from South Texas. Let's go ahead and just drive while we're because I'm not far from the restaurant, and then we'll go from there, you know. So again, I've been doing this for a couple weeks. I actually made about $200 off Uber Eats last week, just a little under 200. Keep in mind, I don't do this all day. I literally only do this for a couple of hours a day, and I'm hoping my GoPro mount doesn't fall off, by the way, guys, and I'm hoping I sound okay. Just so you guys know, I'm filming on a GoPro Hero 8. But anyways, I live in South Texas, you know, I'm in one of the border cities, and for the most part, you know, it's been fun. You know, it gets me out of the house. You know, the first 2 months of me having a broken collarbone, I've been, you know, at home, not really doing a lot of stuff, and, you know, being in a sling doesn't help because your arm is really confined. And now that I've been out of the sling for almost a month now, it's been a little under a month, maybe I'm about a week out, or about 10 days, like 8 to 10 days from being a month out of the sling, and I can tell you that I've been you know, just cooped up at home, just playing video games, not really doing much with myself. So I've just, you know, decided, hey, you know, now that I'm able to do this, I can do this. You know, I'm doing this in a truck, by the way, guys, for those of you who are wondering. You know, I am doing this right now in a Toyota 4Runner. It's a 2002 Toyota 4Runner. Oh my God, there's so much traffic right now. It is lunchtime, by the way, so it's about almost 1 o'clock my time, and orders are starting to pop up. Oh my God, there's gonna be a bus coming. I can't see the oncoming traffic. That's not good. It's gonna take me time to actually get out of here. See, I don't know if the traffic is stopping or what. It's hard to tell with the bus. Yeah, look, all the cars are just cutting the bus off. Okay, this is not good. Here we go, the bus is finally going. Okay, when picking up Uber Eats, I don't usually go through the drive-thru. I actually will get down and get the items. Now it just depends on the app what you're using, but I am here at my pickup location, so I'm going to pick this up and then we'll continue this mini vlog here. All right, so food is secured. What I normally do in my truck is I usually will put the food in the back seat. I don't like putting it in the front for whatever reason. And I usually put the drink in the cup holder in the back here. And I have a hot bag, guys, by the way, so the food stays warm until I get there, hopefully. So I put the food back here because it's easier for me to get out since I have limited movement in my arm. Let me go ahead and close the door there. Hoping the drink doesn't fall over. But I got the food. Sometimes the wait is a little long depending. Right now it's lunchtime, so there's a lot of people and I'm not holding my breath on that, like you know, as far as, you know, so on Uber Eats, let's see, it gives you the option to start delivery. So we already got the food. Let's go ahead and start delivery.
Head to your drop-off at Wyndham Garden.
And it looks like, are we going north or south? Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we're going south. So the cool part about Uber Eats is you can use the in-app navigation or you can use Google Maps. So I'm going to go ahead and use Google Maps here.
Head east toward North 23rd
and I'm going to set that
Road,
up.
1926.
So let's go ahead and do that, and then we will be on our way. And again, right now there's a line of people. The drive-thru has a long line that's actually snaking out right now currently. So I'm going to try to see if I can get out of here. This one,
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Caria Avenue.
I don't know why it's telling me to turn left on Caria. And this one wasn't a very like long delivery for me either. It's very short. So let's go ahead and just cut to me delivering. Okay guys, so we arrived at the delivery location. It's a hotel, so I'm actually messaging the guy that's receiving the food if he wants it, because it says apartment suite. It's like number 317, and to me that's like on the 3rd floor. So I'm gonna be like, do you want me to leave it at the lobby or just leave it upstairs? So I'm gonna give him about a minute to respond. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it and, you know, go upstairs and see if I can find room 317. I'll ask the person at the front lobby if that's okay. But anyways, guys, you know, this is kind of a thing, right? You know, you might deliver to hotels or bed and breakfasts or whatever like that. So you really just have to communicate with them. And it looks like the guy said he's on his way, so I'm about to get there. Okay, let me get down. Okay, so I'm communicating with the guy, and again, hopefully everything goes well. He's gonna head down, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this guy. All right, guys, so we're back in my car, and as you can see here, I earned about $4 and change. That's not including the tips. So he tips pay out, I believe, an hour after you deliver items, and the reason being is because customers do have the opportunity to change their amount on Uber Eats. So just a heads up, if you guys are thinking about getting into this, there is a thing called tip baiting, and you know, it kind of sucks that it exists, but at the same time, you know, there's nothing you can really do about it. You can call customer support and complain to them. Like, I've heard from other YouTubers that you can actually call and do that and complain and say, hey, well, you know, when you guys are offering, that's a contract between you and the driver, and that's Uber Eats, not so much the customer. So when Uber Eats is offering, that should be the paid amount that you're getting. And if the customer decides to tip higher, then of course you get that amount. But anyways, so that's the first order of the day. It's about 1 o'clock, a little after 1 o'clock, and I don't expect it to be a heavy day since it's Thursday. So we'll see how much I can make. I'm gonna actually try to space this, I guess, this vlog out throughout the day, because I'm gonna do orders tonight as well. And I might change vehicles because I'm in my truck, and obviously a Toyota 4Runner is not a gas saver. I usually do this in my car also, but you know, my car right now needs an oil change, and I just don't want to hassle with it right now. I'm trying to make money, not lose money here. So again, while I was arriving, I actually got an offer for a $3 order to a Mexican restaurant, but it was a $3.42 order. So that means that Uber Eats was paying me $3, and the customer decided to tip 42 cents, and I declined it. And I hate to decline orders, but customers need to understand that the $3 that, you know, you're getting paid out from these companies is basically just for the gas for the trip. Everything else, like tip wise, is money that's gonna go in your pocket. You know what I mean? So people need to take that into consideration. you know, when using apps like this, I know there's a lot of people that complain or saying, oh, I don't need to tip, blah 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 blah, you know what I mean? You know, this isn't a restaurant, this is a service, you know what I mean? I'm using my own vehicle, I'm wasting my own gas, and I'm wasting my own time to deliver food that you do not want to get up and go. So when people say, hey, oh, I don't need to tip, or tipping isn't necessary, whatever, yeah, it is. This is a luxury service, and people might disagree with me there, but for someone that's been doing this already a couple weeks, and I work in retail, guys, and I know what's up, you know what I mean? This is not, you know, for the faint of heart. You know, we're sitting in our cars for hours and hours, you know, waiting for orders to come in and little things like that. And again, once the order does come in, again, I have to travel 3 to 6 miles, or even sometimes longer, depending on the trip and distance, right? So people need to consider that they're not paying my car insurance, they're not paying my gas, you know what I mean? That, you know, they don't think about these things, I guess. And a lot of people saying, well, go get a better job and blah blah blah. You know, it's not so much that. I have a job, I'm on disability, like I said, but it's just one of those things where people need to be considerate. You know, this is not it's a side hustle. It's not a main job. People do this as a side hustle, right? And you know, from what I can make, I'm gonna do it, right? But at the same time, like, you know, I'm not gonna, like, we have the right to refuse orders because you guys are not tipping. So just keep that in mind. And if someone else decides to pick it up, okay, you know, they might be new to it, they might not understand how Uber Eats and all these other apps work, etc., like that. But I'm just letting you guys know my personal experience, and from seeing other drivers and dashers and Uber Eats drivers, that they're not gonna pick up these small orders, guys, or they're not gonna pick up these low tip orders. I've done $3 orders, but only because I want to get my acceptance rate higher. So keep that in mind. So let's see if we can get another order here, guys. Hey guys, so I did get a order. Okay, this one, I don't know what this one's popping up. Add delivery 231. Okay, 231, that's a denial. So I just denied an order, right? But I just got an order for a restaurant pickup, and it was an $8.98 payout for like about 3 miles. So I went ahead and accepted it, and we are headed there now. And I'm like literally right in front of the restaurant. And the good part about it is it's 3 miles for like almost $9, guys. So if you think about it, that's $3 per mile that I'm driving. So, you know, you have to kind of look at it like that. Right now, they tried stacking an order on top of that one, which that one was only an extra $2. And sometimes stacked orders are worth it because you're delivering to the same neighborhood, but I decided not to go with that. So just keep that in mind. I totally didn't screenshot that specific amount, but I'll go ahead and do that when I can. But I just arrived at the location, guys, so let's go ahead and pick up the item here. Alright, so I am arriving at the location here, and I'm just gonna do my drop off really quick, guys. Get my phone here. It is just a leave at door pickup, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it. Looks like they have something set up already on the counter, so I'm gonna go drop off really quick.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Alright guys, we are back on the evening grind today. I just picked up a Wendy's order. So just a heads up, it was a $7 payout, and I keep forgetting to screenshot these, but that's okay. So it's been a slow day. It's Thursday, and I haven't picked up a lot of orders today. And again, I know I've just been talking most of this stream, right? 7 orders. I've only made literally $16. I was only out for a couple of hours earlier, and I was like, I gotta do the night run because I need to see like what I can make this evening, because I was really slacking this early afternoon, and you know, I was over here saying like, oh, you got to take your pics and this and that, and part of that is also losing money. I was talking with my buddy Magic Tech Review. Go shout out to go subscribe to his channel. He does a lot of Uber Eats stuff also, and you know, it is what it is. You know, again, me, like I was telling him, I'm like, hey, like I was rejecting some because some of them go like 10 plus miles, and not that I can't drive 10 plus miles or whatever, but you know, again, I'm driving a truck right now. I'm doing Uber Eats in a truck, guys. So I really have to be logical on what I'm making. And this is a $7 3-mile order, which is really not bad at all. And it's a Wendy's pickup, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just pick up really quick and deliver. All right, and just so you guys can see, I am at Wendy's. You can get 2 for $3 for the breakfast. Not sponsored by Wendy's. I just wanted to show you guys really quick. Okay, so I just delivered that small order to a guy. He wanted to meet at the door. So just keep in mind, guys, also that you are gonna have customers that request that you meet them at the door, or I've even experienced where for Uber Eats, sorry, I have something on my chin here. I'm drinking some water. They ask you to enter a PIN. Now that PIN number you actually have to ask them for, and that I've only experienced that once, and I guess the reason for that is so that they make sure that they get the food 100%, right? Because anyone can say that, you know, they're getting food from somebody, right? But it is, you know, I guess with that PIN number, you know, you absolutely know whether they get it or not. So anywho, that was a $7 order. We should be up over $20 for the day now. And my goal is to at least make $40 to $50 today. And again, keep in mind, I was only out like 2.5 hours earlier. I was rejecting more orders than I should have. We'll see what else comes in. All right, guys, I just got an Uber Eats order, and it was for $7.30. And I take the screenshot here so you guys can see. I'll probably put it up there also. 2.5 miles. It's at a Dairy Queen that I just parked nearby, so I'm literally going to head there now. And it's actually going to my neighborhood where I live, or at least somewhere close. So hopefully, you know, I can. I'm not gonna go home after that, but I think it's funny that I end up delivering to my own neighborhood. So right after that last order, I actually parked in front of a grocery store that I usually deliver at, and the other app that I use, which is called Favor, actually sent me out a few orders. One was a beer and alcohol order, which I'm not a fan of doing, just because I think they were just ordering wine, but they were ordering like the big cases of wine, and I didn't want to do that. And then on the last one, I believe it was a fleet order. So what a fleet order is for Favor is, it's basically like a grocery delivery. It's kind of like Walmart Spark, or people that are familiar with that, the Walmart Spark service, except this is like you know, the grocery equivalent to that. Where I live, a company's called HEB, right? So the only thing about that is I can't see the items that are in the order. So for me, I had to deny it because I hate to say it, a lot of those orders have cases of water in them, and again, right now I can't lift that right now, guys. So that's why I'm kind of declining. I'm declining these fleet orders. If I had somebody with me and they were willing to help me, I would definitely be saying yes to these orders. But again, you know, we're gonna pick up this. We just arrived at the DQ, and we're about to pick up this food here. So let me go ahead and do that for you guys, and we'll get this going. Okay, so I just dropped off that last order, and that one went smooth, no issues with that one as far as picking up and dropping off, etc. I did have an issue though. I mean, it's not with that order. I accidentally picked up another order that was at a restaurant that was literally right next to the Dairy Queen. I was picking up at a Whataburger. That's a Texas-based burger chain for those people who are not familiar with Whataburger. But I accepted the order on the Favor app, and I was thinking that it was going to my neighborhood. It was not. This last order, it was not going to my neighborhood, so it actually went like a little further in more Midtown, which is, it's not too far off from where I live, but it's like maybe a couple miles down the road. Either way, it was an easy delivery. So I did contact the other person and let them know, hey, you know, I am you know, finishing up another order before I take yours, before I pick up your order and take it to your house. So just be aware, guys. Ooh, and the sun's going down, so that's why you're seeing a lot of sun in my face. You need to communicate with the you know, the people. She did respond saying, oh no, it's cool, no worries. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll let her know, you know, that once I arrived to the store. She did request extra spicy ketchup, so if you guys are familiar with the spicy Whataburger ketchup, you know what's up. But anywho, guys, heading to Whataburger. Alright, so I actually had to change batteries on my GoPro, and I probably had to change the camera angle. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the driving position of the GoPro, I guess. But I'm almost at the second location over here. I'm picking up at a Whataburger, and again, the customer was very friendly, and you know, again, I'm just gonna head here, pick up the food, and then head straight to her house. Luckily, it's prepaid, so I don't have to place the order, which is good, because the only difference between Uber Eats and Favor is that you have to you have to place the order sometimes for the customer, and I don't like doing that, mostly because and we are pulling up into the water. It is sunny, guys, by the way. It is nice and sunny out here. So again, we are gonna park next to this nice Tacoma over here, and then I'm gonna head in, and then we're gonna get this going, guys. So again, I really appreciate y'all staying with us this long. All right, so we just completed that order. The girl was really nice, and you know, I do Uber Eats and I do Favor, and the one thing that I don't like about Favor, okay, I don't know why the heck this car is honking behind me when there's fucking oncoming traffic coming. Anyways, so the only thing that I don't like about Favor, or the Favor app, is that it doesn't tell you what your payout is. But I think right now, since it's a Thursday night, they actually do like a promotion where, like, even if they don't tip you, you're guaranteed a specific payout, which I believe the guaranteed payout is, I believe, like $8 or $9, especially when you're doing it at nighttime. So just a heads up on that. So again, the sun's going down, as you can tell. I usually stop once the sun sets. Like, I try to do as much as I can before the sun goes out. And just so you guys know, also, I did pause my I did pause my Uber Eats app, and the reason why I pause it is because I'm doing another delivery. I don't want another order to pop up. Even though I can technically claim orders, like, there's times where I just don't want to I don't want to have that option of claiming the order, because first of all, if I claim an order that's in the part of town that I'm actually already in, and then I end up delivering on another side of town, I have to drive all the way back. Like, it makes no sense for me to drive all the way back, you know, just to go pick up that one order, which is what I pretty much did right now, and I kind of regret doing that. But at the same time, it is what it is. I'm hoping the payout for that was good. Again, the girl was real nice. Hopefully the tip is decent, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'll try to screenshot that and add that into the video as well once I get this edited. So again, guys, this is my first time doing this, so it's gonna be a long video probably. I'm gonna have fun editing this on iMovie. But let's see if we can get another order here. All right, guys, so I parked behind a Goodwill, and it's literally like in between a McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. And as you can see, the sun is going down. It is starting to get dark. I can actually take this little thing off now. I've been using I use one of these little sun visors, by the way, because in Texas it is just too hot to not have one. And in this truck, unfortunately, my front windows are not tinted, so I'm, you know, working on that. Hopefully I can get these tinted before, you know, eventually. I mean, it's not cheap to get the windows tinted also. I'm probably still going to end up spending like a couple $100 just getting these two windows in the front tinted. So I might be calling it a night soon, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the first adventures of Side Hustle Mike here. As you can see here, I earned about $26 on Uber Eats. I know that's not a lot for some people. I'm looking at my mileage gauge. I drove around 36 miles. I'm still waiting on a tip to come in from that last order, so it should be about $30. And then on the Favor order, I only did one Favor order. I rejected a bunch of orders today, guys, so I probably could have made out more than what I did. But again, you have to be selective on your orders. I think that's one thing that people, you know, especially a lot of the experienced drivers, is they talk a lot about rejecting orders and some of the orders just not being worth it. And guys, just to get quick tips and tricks, please stay hydrated. Like, shout out to the Patriots fans, by the way. I carry a kind of a mug so that I can stay hydrated during these trips, and it has ice and water because, again, it is so hot in South Texas right now. Like, literally, we've been hitting triple digits every single day, and, you know, for the most part, it's been very hot. And what I do is I actually find spots where I can park in the shade. And I am waiting to see if anything comes in before the sun fully goes down. Like, I've been literally waiting. I'm in my usual spot. I can drive further out east. Right now I'm kind of like in the northwest part of town, but it's getting close to about 8:30 at nighttime, and I prefer not to deliver at nighttime, mostly because I can't see the numbering on some of those houses, and the houses that I deliver to, you know, you just don't know. Like, sometimes Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever app you're using is just not accurate. I've noticed though that the Uber Eats app is a little consistent when it comes to like where you're at as far as the house goes, but even then, like at nighttime, sometimes you just can't verify the house number, and sometimes the you know, when you text the person that belongs to the delivery, you can just, you know, they don't respond. You know, you can text them, you can call them. A lot of the times I try getting a hold of them and they don't answer. They want contactless delivery. So that's really all you can do, guys. But again, I'm gonna wait here for a few more minutes, see if we can get any more orders in. If not, this will be the end of the video, guys. So again, this is Side Hustle Mike, and I'll talk about my other YouTube channels later on, but for the most part, you know, this is the first video that we're posting here. And again, I'll post up my full earnings right now here at the end, so you guys can check that out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys like me and the channel, and you know, you want to see more of this, I'm going to be trying to do more Uber Eats videos and stuff like this while I'm on disability. Let's see if we can get this channel to grow, try to hit that 1,000 subscribers, right? And I only have like 2 or 3 subscribers at the moment right now. I'm subscribed to myself, so you know, we'll see how that goes. But anywho, guys, Mike, Side Hustle Mike here. I was gonna say Mike from B Tech Reviews, that's my other channel, by the way, but no, the Side Hustle Mike here. And again, you know, take it with a grain of salt. You know, this was a slow day. It's a Thursday, end of the month. A lot of people are not, you know, using the services, right? So we have to take that into consideration. So again, guys, Side Hustle Mike here. Smash the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay,
even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still